emptied out my soul. You've heard it all before, honest but I know. Left these years ago, I was young and almost still could fill the void. We don't need the past in our lives for tomorrow. Never see the end of the night filled with sorrow. What do we do to love? What do we do to love? What do we do to love? When everything's said and done, what do we do to love? What do we do to love? What do we do to love?
Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel and welcome if you're new. This is episode 2 of our home renovation series. On the last video, my husband was working on the ceiling and this is where we left off. We're going to continue with that today and show you guys how everything is going.
Thought I would've grown off the beaten track to become a better man, sinking into sin. We don't need the past in our lives for tomorrow.
As you can see, my husband has started creating the design we are going for. This is not only going to help cover the popcorn ceiling, but it's also going to cover all the imperfections the ceiling had. And what he did is he went ahead and he put 2x8 boards going across the room and then making the square with smaller pieces.
What do we do to love? 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 When everything's said and done, what do we do to love? You've heard it all before, honest but I know. Left these years ago, I was young and almost still could fill the void. We don't need the past in our lives for tomorrow. Never see the end of the night filled with sorrow. What do we do to love? What do we do to love? What do we do to love? When everything's said and done, what do we do to love? What do we do to love? What do we do to love? When everything's said and done, what do we do to love? 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 When everything's said and done. Thought I would've grown off the beaten track to become a better man, sinking into sin. We don't need the past in our lives for tomorrow. Never see the end of the night filled with sorrow. What do we do to love? What do we do to love? What do we do to love? When everything's said and done, what do we do to love? What do we do to love? What do we do to love? When everything's said and done, what do we do to love? 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 When everything's said and done, what do we do to love?
once the base of the ceiling was ready back at home, we made a quick trip to Home Depot to get everything else my husband was gonna need. We are trying to make it the sign in the middle of the squares, and I also need to find a beadboard that I like to go in the middle of the squares. And so here my husband was getting the 2x8s and the 1x6s that he needed to continue the design. There's something about going to Home Depot that always gets me so inspired. I always want to redo the whole house and remodel everything, but I know that that's not possible. We're gonna have to do everything step by step, room by room, and we also want to make you guys part of it, and that's why we came up with this series. I hope that you're enjoying it. If you are, make sure you leave me a comment below letting me know that you're still watching and that you're enjoying this series. But like I was saying, my husband and I work full-time jobs, and so we have to do this step by step and when time allows us to work on it. Right here, I was choosing the beadboards that's gonna go in the middle of the squares. I really like this one, and I think we're gonna go with that one or maybe this one. Stay till the end so you can see which one we went with. And the next step is to add the beadboards in the middle of the squares. I actually went with the ones that had the thinner line designs on them, and I am so happy I chose this one. It looks so good already. So that's what my husband's gonna do next. He's gonna add all of these boards throughout every single square in the room, and then we're gonna move to the next step. Alrighty, you guys, so once my husband was done adding the beadboards in the middle of the squares, he went ahead and added 1x6s on each side of the 2x8 boards to create the beam look that we were going for. So what he did to finish up the beam look that we were going for, he added 1x8s in the middle, putting them 1/2 inch above the 1x6s, and he did that all throughout. He did that all throughout the room, and I'm gonna show you how it looks now. We're also planning on adding crown molding in the middle of those squares, and I'm gonna show you a little bit of that. He did something like that in the middle already, but the next step will be adding wood putty all throughout, sanding it, and hopefully painting soon. Stay tuned for our next video. On the next video, you're gonna get to see more of a finished look, but this is how it looks now. I hope that you enjoy this video and that you're getting some ideas. guys, thanks for watching. I really appreciate your support. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel if you haven't already, and I will see you on my next video.